Welcome to today's lesson. Today, we're looking at science and industry. So, places where materials are processed into finished goods are called industries. Can you mention some examples of industries you know? Did you mention Unilever Ghana Limited? Did you mention Vaco? Oh, what else did you mention? All right. There are a lot of industries, and what they do is that they process finish they process raw materials into finished goods. In this lesson, we shall learn about the scientific principles underlying the operation of some industries in our locality. Some small local industries or businesses in our localities are kenke production, so the kenke seller. And how she makes the kenke has some science backing it. Sometimes they don't even know the science backing it. Soap production, salt production, gari production, cooking oil production, pottery production, shea butter production, blacksmith, basketry, and carpentry. So these are all local small businesses or small companies that manufacture or process raw materials into finished goods. Now, let's look at kenke production. In kenke production, kenke is a staple food eaten mainly by the people in the southern part of Ghana, especially among the Gans. And processes involved in the kenke production include this. So if you take your textbook, you see the pictures that I have in your textbook. You can see number one, see a lot of corn being taken from the water. Number two, after milling it, you see they mash it. Number three, number four, number five, number six, you can see that it has been fermented and it is being cooked to produce the kenke, which the last one, you see a lot of people eating it. Now, so what is the scientific principle on which making kenke is based? So the scientific principle used in making kenke is fermentation. Fermentation. So fermentation is when you have the kenke, even the kenke itself, when you put it down for 3 days, and you go and take it and mash it to drink. Have you seen how you feel? You feel like you are a little drunk or as if you have taken some small alcohol. Yes. It means that major fermentation has taken place in the kenke. So the sole principle there is based on principle of fermentation where the corn is milled. After milling, they add water and leave it down to ferment or to rot small for a day. Then they use it to prepare the kenke. To prepare kenke, the corn must be soaked in water and left for a few days to ferment. The fermentation produces a desirable flavor which makes the kenke taste nice after it is prepared. Then, after the corn is soaked in water for some few days, it is taken and milled. They take it to the corn mill and they just mill it or grind it. After that, they add water to make the corn dough. They leave the corn dough there the following day or 2 days time before they start using it. They mix it together to prepare a normal banku. After preparing banku, just that this one they don't add cassava dough. After preparing the normal banku, then they add a new fresh or a fresh corn dough to the cooked banku, mix it together or stir it together with their hands completely. Then they put it or they roll it in balls into the corn leaves, or some people sometimes use rubber, but in most times they use the leaves you can see in the picture there. So you can see the woman rolling the kenkey into balls. Then they boil it and then it is ready to be served. So that is it on kenkey production. And the principle there, the scientific principle there is fermentation. So keep it in mind. In our next lesson, we'll look at soap production. And when we meet in school, we'll go and buy some of the things and we'll produce soap in the school year. Alright, this will be the end of today's lesson. We'll meet again for the next lesson. Bye bye.